Hey everybody, welcome back to Trigger Bar Philosopher. Today we're going to be talking about your go-to AR-15 rifle. Okay, for today's video, instead of reviewing my new Geisley Super Duty upper, which I'm showing here in the OD green in this picture, and I have an Arrowhead 1 to 10 upper on it. But I thought I'd just talk about, instead of reviewing this, I think, probably one of the most reviewed AR-15 uppers out there. I'm sure there are a lot of other very popular varieties, but the Geisley Super Duty is an extremely popular one and one that's gotten a lot of attention for its roles and uses in SOCOM and in other places in the U.S. military. But I thought I might just talk today instead about specifically reviewing the rifle, because that's a little boring with this type of gun because it just runs. It just always runs, no matter what ammo you put in it, no matter what grain-weighted ammo, and maybe it doesn't print as well or doesn't shoot as well, but it still runs pretty well. So no matter what you're doing, you're still going to have a great firing rifle. Its accuracy, you're not going to win competitions with its accuracy. I think you can probably get it to shoot sub-MOA with the right hand loads or with the right ammunition, but it's going to be about 1 to 2 MOA accuracy. That's about what you're going to get with it. I'm sure you can get sub again. I haven't gotten there yet. I haven't really tested various loads. I've just been trying to really shoot some M855, some M195s, so just different weights out of it. And it just eats it all and runs it all and does a phenomenal job with it. But I really thought I'd just talk a little bit about philosophy of use with this rifle. In this case, I have a 16-inch. One of the reasons I got the 16-inch is I do have a 10.5-inch radical arms. It's an integrally suppressed rifle, and that's awesome, but I kind of am a little worried about that. I think that gun is probably going to have about a use case of 3,000 to 4,000 rounds in it, and then I'm going to have to get it sent off to get the suppressor cleaned. And I'm also a little worried the Radical is just not known for their, longevity and how well they hold up and to this test of time. And a pinned and welded suppressor on it is awesome because it gets around. You can have a short-barreled rifle with only having the tack stamp of the suppressor. So I really like that. But at the same time, as I'm starting to think philosophy of use, what if I want a rifle that I can take to multiple states that maybe perhaps don't ban, they allow 16-inch guns or don't allow short-barreled rifles. So certainly wanted a 16-inch for that reason. Another reason is I just wanted to get a brand that's just known for its quality, and Geisley is one of those brands that are known for the type of quality of rifle that they produce. They are reliable and they work forever. And so when you're considering a rifle that you want to take, quote unquote, to the end of the world and back again, I think that this is a pretty good brand to stick with. I have a different rifle chambered in 300 Blackout and have a Daniel Defense. I also think those are pretty amazing rifles that go to the end of the world with. When considering the rifle you want to take to the end of the world, I think caliber is something to discuss. And I think maybe 300 Blackout, while an awesome round for helping you out for a little while, it may not be the best one to go the distance with. When you're trying to order parts right now, you can get them shipped pretty quick from Primary Arms or PSA or Amazon if you need something repaired. But when you're going to be doing battlefield pickups and picking up parts and other things from other places, you don't want a boutique rifle, and you want something that's as reliable as possible and has part interchangeability with as many rifles that are out there as possible. And that's certainly what you get with the traditional AR-15 chambered in 5.56 223. So I wanted to put this video out there just as a food for thought. What are you all thinking? What calibers are you choosing? What's your go to the end of the world rifle? Have you shifted? I know that Military Arms Channel put out a new video considering going to the 308. What are you guys thinking? For your circumstance, do you need the range and power you can get out of that round? Is that what you've decided, or do you still want a nice 5.56, some real benefits. They often say most battles are won by the person that has the most ammunition, and you can certainly carry a lot more ammunition when you are shooting a 5.56 round versus a 308 round, right? 30 round mags. The ammunition is smaller. You can carry a lot more, in your backpack or wherever. So just kind of interested in getting your take on that. I think for me, this is really what I was looking for, is to try to get a rifle that is just reliable. Unbeatable in reliability, is always going to run no matter what ammunition I have, no matter what type of other environmental factors are going on. This thing's going to run through the end of time. And so I think the Geisley is really a fantastic rifle for that case. There are reasons to have an AR-15 in the 16-inch, 18-inch, 20-inch varieties, because it really is a velocity-based cartridge. The slower it goes, the worse and less damage it does. We're talking about a 65 grain, 72 grain type bullet. It has to rely on that velocity to get up close to 3,000 feet per second, and bullet even out of a 16-inch is going to struggle to get to that length. Or to get to that speed. And so just curious, are you satisfied with a 10.5 inch or a 12 inch? What length of barrel do you have? What brands, what, manufacturers, do it yourself? What are you doing out of it? But just thought I would, put this out there as kind of, hey, this is what I'm doing, and would love to get your feedback. So please let me know what you think. Put it in the comments below. Want more content on a philosophical point of view of what guns, what varieties of ammos. This is a little bit different take for me. Let me know what you think again. Thanks again for dropping in and listening, and please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.